Hello, I'm Kevin Sloan with Dream Vacations and Trade Winds Travel Team, and today we're going to be going over the top 10 reasons to use a travel agent. I have always planned my trips out, which is why I became a travel agent. It's not just about having the ability to plan a trip out. It's the assurances and all the little things that you didn't know about. So we're going to go over those today. Before we hop into these top 10 reasons, guys, it's very simple to subscribe. Down below, you'll see a subscribe option. Please go ahead and do that. It's not like purchasing other things and subscribing to channels on TV and HBO and things like that. This is absolutely free. The reason you should hit that subscribe button is you'll get to see more of my videos. YouTube will start pushing them out and notifying you. Also hit that notify bell so they make sure that they notify you. But more people will be helped by watching my videos and getting these vacation tips and things like that. So let's help as many people as we can. And also you can push my channel to grow and grow and grow. And it costs you absolutely nothing. So let's hop into this, guys, and we will start with number 10. Number 10 is money savings. The biggest myth about travel agents is that they cost you money. We can save you money and time. We often get promotions out there that people don't see. We get exclusive offers. A lot of travel agents out there can say, oh, I can get you the cheapest price. And then you get on the ship and you're on the bottom. You're on the bottom floor. You're on a noisy floor. You're obstructed views or something like that. Money savings, sometimes you got to watch out for. When it's the cheapest price, it is the cheapest price for a reason. So make sure to ask your travel agent, why is it so cheap? What is making this so cheap? Because there is a reason, guys. When ships are booked early, people go through and cherry pick the best rooms, the higher floors, midship. They do those things, and then you're left with these other rooms. And a lot of times these cruise ships want to fill up those rooms, and so they will dangle that price out there, but then you're in a room that's not so desired, and that's the reason the price is low. With me, I'll make sure I save you some money and get you a good quality experience. And the 9th reason to use a travel agent, personalized suggestions. Your travel agent will get to know you and provide insider tips and recommendations for a vacation that you will never forget. So you tell your travel advisor, I want a balcony room. I want an ocean view room. And then I would help you with that experience. Make sure you don't have an obstructed view. Make sure your balcony is one that you can walk out on and sit and drink coffee, because there are these things called French balconies that are nice depending on the ship that you're on. But if that's where you open the door and there's a railing right there and you can't really walk out on the balcony, you need to use a travel advisor, because they've been there, they've done that. And we've had all the trainings. I'm certified in so many different cruise lines. Or maybe you want to get there a day or two before. I always advise that, because what if your flight's late? You don't want to miss your cruise and all that. You don't want to have to go through all that. So I always like to arrive a day or two before. Plus, if it's in a city you've never been to, for example, you can go and explore that before you get on your cruise ship. You can also do that after. Maybe your cruise ship comes in late and you want to be able to go somewhere and relax, or do a little sightseeing, things like that. Personalized suggestions, I got you covered. The 8th reason to use a travel agent. Help is a phone call away. Don't panic. Call your travel agent. If you run into any issues, we act on your behalf and make sure any problems are solved to your satisfaction. Maybe you get on your cruise, maybe you get in that hotel and things aren't what was promised. And we call and we can maybe get you some credit or get you a future stay or even get your money back. Things like that. Your travel agent will take care of that for you, so you can just relax on your vacation. Coming in at number 7 for reasons to use a travel agent is time savings. Did you know the average vacation takes 5 hours to plan? We know who to reach out to in order to get the job done, saving you hours of frustration. And I know this for a fact because there's been those big road trips that I've spent way more than 5 hours planning. Because what I like to do is I like to start at my house, put the end location in so that it gives me the shortest route to that end destination. And then along that route, I like to break up my stay 8 to 9 hour segments, depending on if there's something there. And I'll research the area. Oh, there's a nice museum here. There's a nice zoo here. And I plan those road trips out with all those things in mind so that you don't veer too far off the beaten path. You can still get to your end destination in time and have some nice breaks in between. So those are, I love doing those things. So reach out to me. I can save you plenty of time. And remember, we don't charge anything. I don't, at least. And the sixth reason to use a travel agent, peace of mind. Travel agents will protect you. We make sure you have the proper peace of mind with the right travel insurance to keep your family safe and protected. Now, here's the deal. Sometimes you get those, a lot of the cheaper rates, when we're talking hotel and cruise lines, are your non-refundable rates. Now, here's what you do there. Take out some travel insurance. We sell travel insurance, and that way if something unexpected happens, you get a death in the family, a change with your job, some type, a car wreck, heaven forbid, all these things happen. But if those emergency situations happen and you have to cancel your trip, our travel insurance is there for you. And the travel insurance is optional. It's not something you have to get, or you tell your travel agent, hey, I want a refundable rate, and we can find those. A lot of times that bumps the price up a little bit, but again, peace of mind. And the fifth reason to use a travel agent, industry insiders. We are the first to know about a new resort, cruise ship, or tour. Let us help you travel with the latest and the greatest, because remember, in our trainings, we get the inside scoop from all the major cruise lines. What's coming out? What new ship is getting ready to set sail? We know these things. We know how big they are. We know some of the new features on them. Roller coasters, the tallest water slide out there, this awesome new private beach that's opening up, or this private island this cruise line's getting ready to do. We know these things before they are released to the public, and as long as we are allowed and cleared to tell you, we will. The fourth reason to use a travel advisor is travel expertise. Travel agents have been there and done that. We can help you travel like a local. For those of you all that have followed me on Facebook for years, not just while I've become a travel agent, you know that me and my family love to travel. We like to go and see the world. Our goal is to see all 50 states at some point. We've got Hawaii in, and one of the other big bucket list items will be Alaska for me. And then at that point, it's just the remaining mainland states that I need to see. We all love to have those goals and things like that. And then I also want to go, to Europe and do a river cruises and things like that. Okay, I'm going down a rabbit hole. But travel expertise. Make sure you have a travel agent that travels a lot. The third reason to use a travel agent. Lots of options. Vacations are not one size fits all. We make sure each piece in your trip puzzle fits your specific needs, so you're happy with every penny you've spent, because that's just it. As a travel agent, we have tools at our disposal to lay 5, 6 different trips side by side and compare them. And there might be something that's $50 cheaper or $100 more, but you look at that value, you're seeing them side by side. And I can say, oh, for just $100 more, look at everything this thing has included. This trip here offers all these amenities. This one over here is $50 cheaper, and it does not. So you pass those things on to your client, and you're like, look, for $50 more, look here what you're getting. And you list all that. Or for $100 cheaper, maybe this one has all these things and it's $100 cheaper. Maybe this one's part of a group rate and they couldn't fill the group up, so they've dropped the price, or they couldn't fill this ship up, so they've dropped the price. There are advantages for working with a travel agent. The number two reason to use a travel agent is exclusive offers. I just touched on that just a little bit. What does working with the world's largest cruise retailer get you? That's right, Dream Vacations and Cruise One. Offers and deals you won't find anywhere else. That's why you don't have to pay me anything. I don't mark up the price. We are partnered with all of the major cruise lines, hotels, resorts, and our commission comes from them. That's why they are partnered with us. We have given them so much business that they say, okay, you guys are doing a great job. We're going to pay commission for every booking that you do for us. So nothing is marked up. Your price is not marked up, and most of the time we can save you money. These exclusive offers, they pop up, during hot times, hot vacation times. Book early. A lot of times if you book early, a year in advance, 6 months in advance, that will save you money when you do that. And the number one reason to use a travel advisor is best prices. These days, everyone has travel deals, but are you really getting the best value? Let us find out. You benefit by getting the best price and our great service. So, like I said, I can dangle those cheapest rates on the ship out there, but they're the cheapest for a reason. I'm not saying that maybe you don't go for the cheapest rate out there, because sometimes even that's better than nothing. It's you're not going to beat waking up on the cruise ship and going up and getting breakfast and looking out there, seeing the sunrise over the ocean, or looking out there and seeing a tropical paradise that you've ported at and you're ready to walk out there and explore the area, or just sit on the beach and listen to the waves just crash in gently while your toes are in the sand. Okay, I'm already there. Jeez. Sorry. I went down a rabbit hole there, and I was there already physically. Anyway, best prices, best value. Like I said, sometimes it's like, okay, for $100 more, look at all this you're getting. So is it really worth it not to pay that $100 more and not to get all these amenities? But that's up to each client. Sometimes we can only afford what we can afford. So sometimes, yes, I have to have that cheapest room on the ship. It doesn't bother me to be all the way down on the bottom floor. And sometimes that happens. We've been there. We've done that. We've taken the cheapest cruise. But sometimes you need to make sure to at least have that option from your travel agent. Hey, look at what all you're getting for X amount more. And you get that. Because you really do want to be on a higher floor. For me, for example, the first time we went cruising on a balcony floor, I don't think we've been cruising without a balcony room since. It hooked us. It was worth every penny. Getting up in the morning, going out there on the balcony, having our coffee, reading our Bibles or your book, whatever you like to read or whatever your morning routine is. But I guarantee you, your morning routine will be better sitting on your own private balcony, looking out there at a tropical oasis that you're getting ready to go and explore. It's awesome. It is an awesome experience. I highly recommend it. Maybe you're okay with just getting up in the morning and going and seeing those things in the breakfast area or the lunch area. You can. It's just a few steps away. So that's just a convenient thing if you can afford it to do. These 10 reasons I didn't think about, because I've always planned my trips out myself, and I was like, man, I don't want to pay extra to do something that I can do myself and that I enjoy doing myself. And then I'll shout Amber Martin out. She was my travel agent that got me my sandals trip that I'm getting ready to go on. And probably by the time you've watched this video, maybe I'm on that trip. She booked that for me. And I was like, after learning all these things, I think I'm going to become a travel agent, because I love doing all these things anyway. And now that I know the inside scoop and all these benefits of using a travel agent, you won't be disappointed, guys. Give me a holler. Kevin Sloan, Dream Vacations, and Trade Winds Travel Team. Most of you know me if you're watching this video. Some of you that don't know me personally, visit my website, ksloan.dreamvacations.com. Shoot me an email, and we'll schedule a call. We'll see what type of trip you want to go on, and then just sit back and relax. I'll book it for you. I'll do all the planning. You just go enjoy yourself. And it totally hit me, guys. I left off the very best reason. We're going to call this 1A. This is not on the list that we just went through, but in my opinion, it is the best reason to use a travel agent. Me, at least. After booking your cruise, guys, if the price drops, I can adjust it. I can lower it down to match that price. What I do is, I even do this for cruises that I'm watching myself that I've not even booked yet, but I add it to what's called a cruise fare watch. And so it will actually email me and give me a little alert on my widget that the cruise fare has dropped. And so when that happens, I can call the cruise line and say, hey, this cruise is now such and such price. Do you care to adjust the price for me? I can do that one time. I can do that one time for my clients. So to me, that is the number one reason that you use a travel agent. If I've helped you at all in this video, guys, please do me a favor. If you've not done it yet, hit that subscribe button down below. It's absolutely free. We'll catch you in the next video, and maybe I can throw the book at you.